the Ukraine. Ross Edgar of Great Britain. The world champions stripes on show.
Fighting for the medals, gold, silver, and bronze from the next Ireland.
There is Keirin, who did a fine job in the last qualifying heat, and Gregory Bauge is in here as well. There he is. So the French having a super sprinting time. Siro, Manzakaran, Edgar, Hoy, Vinokurov and Bauge. Well strapped in, and Bauge keen to get towards the front. He's got the power. Chris Hoy tucks in behind Ross Edgar with Vinokurov on his wheel. And then Kevin Siro and finally Manzakan of Spain. Edgar and Bauge just tapping shoulders, just a little bit of vying for who's going to get that front space. Ross Edgar quite a bit smaller than Gregory Bauge, and there's a little bit of argy-bargy, just pushing on each other very gently, nothing untoward, but just letting each other know that they're there. Bauge is not prepared to give up that space for Ross Edgar. Chris Hoy just staying behind these two at the moment, keeping out of trouble. The world champion. Bauge just decides now that perhaps it's time to slip in a little bit more. He's done what he can with Edgar. He's not going to get pushed out. Try a different tactic. Get to the back, just get out of trouble, and then come around towards the end. So it's Edgar, Hoy. Here he is, the world champion, Sir Christopher Hoy. Triple gold medalist from the Olympics in Beijing. Then Vinokurov of the Ukraine. Then Kevin Siro has been lurking there nice and quietly with Manzakan on his wheel, and Gregory Bauge has now slipped back, having failed to take that front spot away from Ross Edgar. Just push him out of the way, just letting him know he's there. Maybe a little bit of intimidation, not intimidation, but a little bit of, you know, I'm here too, you know. Not the only, you're not the only strong guy here, and neither is Chris Hoy, sort of thing. Well, this is where the dirty pacer will begin to pull off. Just as he comes around this top bend, he'll swing in now. He's got, with 3.5 laps to go, he'll come off and let Ross Edgar fly. Ross Edgar is out of the front. He's got about 5. Look at the way Gregory Bauge has come from the behind. And Chris Hoy has got to try and get into the wheel here. He tries to get the wheel of Gregory Bauge. And here comes Siro over the top, and that is where Chris Hoy went. That was a big crash. He got hooked by Kevin Siro as he went past just a little bit. The race continues. Siro, Manzakan and Bauge in the final lap, but the rest of the field brought down as Kevin Siro went past Chris Hoy and brought him down. Well, he got brought down just a touch. There was some big, powerful men here. Let's see if we can get a replay. And look, Bauge banging against Manzakan to try and get past. My word, this is what Keirin is like. Fisticuffs, wham, goes Manzakan to the side of Bauge. Did well to stay upright. Let's have a look at this. Siro goes past, touches him with the elbow, and I think that's where Hoy went down. Vinokurov takes a big tumble as well, goes straight over the top of him. Here we go again. Look, this is a better shot. Siro comes past, what happens? Elbows touch, and the wheel just goes away from him. Does he clip Ross Edgar? Ross Edgar's front wheel. Edgar going down as well, landing on his back. Oh, that's nasty, attached to his bike. Edgar's tangled up with him, and Vinokurov runs across the top of his head almost. Edgar and Hoy ploughing off into the side. I'd like to see that once more if we can. Not sure we will, though. Nothing much left of Chris Hoy's skin suit, though, and the forks on Ross Edgar's bike shattered there. Well, immediately on the scene, getting Chris Hoy out of the straps, and there goes Bernie, the mechanic from British Cycling, coming in to see if everything's, and he's clutching his head, Chris Hoy.